XRP hit $50 on a South Korean exchange. That's crazy. We are going to talk about that in today's video together with some very interesting other topics. We are going to have a look at a very interesting XRP chart, which shows a lot of strengths, by the way. But we are also going to have a look at Michael Saylor reacting to somebody claiming that he knows Satoshi Nakamoto. And this moment is such an interesting moment that I think everyone should see this, because all the stories that I'm telling you in today's video, they actually all align up with each other. So guys, let's jump straight into it. So we are starting with this news article, and the title is XRP surpasses Bitcoin as South Korea's crypto trading favorite. And this article goes even to the point that XRP price went to above $50 on that South Korean exchange. I think the exchange that they're talking about is Upbit. I will share with you that in a minute why. But the strange thing about this news article, guys, is that if I bring up the chart from Upbit and I do XRP against the South Korean currency, I cannot see the spike to $50. So maybe XRP or some XRP got sold for this amount of money. But right now, to be honest, I don't have any evidence of that outside of this news article and many other news websites, but they might all take the story from the same article, right? Someone is publishing the article and others are just copying it. So be sometimes very careful which news to follow, because this is very, very bullish news. But again, there are no sources right here, and I cannot verify this on the official Upbit chart. But some other things we can verify. So what we can see right here, XRP trading volume. This is another article, and this says XRP trading volume hits 3.7 billion on South Korean exchange Upbit, 10x more than Bitcoin. And now it becomes very, very interesting, because we go to coinmarketcap.com, we go to the Upbit exchange, which is it's Upbit. Korea is the largest cryptocurrency exchange in South Korea. So this is the biggest crypto exchange in South Korea, where there's a lot of turmoil right now. But as you can see right here, and this is from the past 24 hours, XRP is still trading with a higher trading volume than Bitcoin. So this news article has already been a little bit older. This news article is very recent, and as you can see right here, even though today without the news, we are still seeing XRP having a higher trading volume than Bitcoin. And guys, the thing that I want to say with this is, the interesting part that I want to say with this, and yes, something is really going on, is that you gotta imagine there is a state of panic in that country, right? Generally, when there is a state of panic anywhere, the amount of speculation will drastically decrease. So that we right now have a country where we have a unstable political situation, where people actually choose to go to buy XRP rather than Bitcoin, that is to me a huge technical signal that a shift is coming. Like, this is like, I'm gonna make my video a little bit better, and let's try if we can get the firework right here. But you gotta imagine like this, guys. A couple of years ago, or maybe last year, this was unthinkable. The reason why this is unthinkable, because whenever there is unrest in a certain place, then most of the time all the speculation will go down. People don't want to take risks when everything is already collapsing, right? So it looks like XRP in this country, and I'm not really sure why yet, you can let me know in the comment section, but it looks like XRP is being viewed as a safe haven or a protection against political instability. which is extremely bullish, right? This is really extremely bullish because that is there's different investors' behavior than we have seen for the past couple of years on XRP. Now we go to another bullish chart, guys, and this is the XRP dominance chart, and I'm going to show you exactly why this chart is so bullish, because when we now look at this chart, it doesn't say much. It just says that XRP went up and right now is stalling in the dominance. The dominance, for the ones that don't understand it, the dominance is basically, if we have a look at the whole market cap of crypto and we have a look at the concentration of that market cap of crypto, then a certain amount of that market cap is concentrated in US dollar Tether, certain amount in Bitcoin, certain amount in XRP, and the dominance of a certain chart, XRP dominance, shows how much percent of the total crypto market cap is concentrated in this token. So right now we have 3.8%, but the percentage is not that important for now. The importance is the behavior. So we had a crazy increase, but now moving sideways. So interesting or not, but it becomes more interesting if we add another layer to this chart. So we are going to add the total crypto market cap, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean right now. So generally, and the pink line is the total crypto market cap. You gotta see, generally, when the total crypto market cap comes down, you can see that XRP dominance comes down. Because when the total crypto market cap comes down, it basically means that there is panic. People are selling, right? So the price of XRP goes down because XRP is being used as a speculation model, as a speculation vehicle. That's a better word, actually. Like, goes down, goes down, goes down, goes down, goes down, goes down. So it really makes sense when the total cryptocurrency market goes down, that the XRP dominance goes down, because more of the funds will be concentrated in the ones that are more secure. So that will be Bitcoin and that will be US dollar Tether or USDC, right? But what we are seeing right now, which is a different perspective in market behavior, is this is coming down, and of course it still can come down, the XRP dominance. Maybe there's a little bit delay in there, but so far it is holding really, really strong. In the last sell-off for the past couple of days, if you would have been holding XRP rather than all the other altcoins, you would have outperformed all those other altcoins. Of course, your portfolio went down a little bit, but not as much as all the other altcoins. And that is even crazier when we have already seen such a spike in US dollar terms and in dominance terms. You get my point? So it would be normal to get a correction, right? But so far it is actually holding stronger after such a rally than most other altcoins. So guys, I gotta say that this situation that is happening right now, for me, from a technical perspective, looking at this situation, this news article is bullish, but I'm not taking it too serious that it's traded for 50 US dollars. It's not trading at 50 US dollars right now. It maybe spiked, maybe one XRP got sold for that. I can't even verify it on the chart. So this thing is not that interesting to me. But this is, because now I can verify that the trading volume for XRP is higher than Bitcoin. Like, how insane is that? Really something is going on. Really something is going on. And it's just so interesting that in a time of instability, traders and investors, they run to XRP. This might be the first example that we are going to see in other places in the world too, where political instability comes, and believe me, it will come to many countries next year and the year after. Many things, guys, many things. When they would run to XRP, It's just unfolding. I'm just saying what we have been seeing in the prophecies, or what we have been hearing from stories. It's right now really unfolding. There's a change in narrative. There's a change in investors' behavior where people put their money where their mouth is. This is the most important thing. People can say a lot of things, there can be a lot of narratives, but the money needs to be put there as well, because that's when you see the real evidence. And that's, I think, is very bullish with what we are seeing right here. Look at this. Crazy. But okay, guys, we go to the next topic of today's video. This is actually something that that caught my attention, and it's very, very interesting, guys. We are going to watch a video. I will put my video a little bit to the corner right here. We are going to watch a video of Michael Saylor. And that video of Michael Saylor, he's actually sitting at a crypto conference or something, and then somebody next to him actually says, and this is a professional or famous basketball player, he says a couple of things that are interesting. Let's first watch the video, and then we have a quick chat about it, okay?
You mentioned you met Satoshi in Seattle in 1993.
Yes.
He also came to you in a dream. You have a nice relationship with Satoshi.
I feel like I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a story to tell. Definitely have an opportunity to meet him back in 1993.
Guys, you see how uncomfortable Michael Saylor gets when he's sitting there, and then suddenly like, what do you mean you know Michael Saylor? What do you mean? But he almost looks, and this is what I find interesting, he almost looks angry. Like, for me personally, what I feel, but maybe that's the way I think, it feels for me, he looks at it the way like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, dude, don't talk about this. That's basically what I feel. But that when I saw that reaction, I'm like, whoa, maybe I've been not being so conscious about Michael Saylor as well, because you got to realize, guys, this guy puts his whole life, his whole company, everything in Bitcoin. And of course, there are a couple of reasons why he could look so angry, right? First of all, he has all his money, everything and everything in his life is depending on the Bitcoin price, right? And if Satoshi becomes public, then that can become a problem for him. Definitely. But he doesn't look like, the way that he looks is not like, yeah, oh, I want to know who it is. Like, curious. He looks like, yo, I know who it is, you better not tell it, because things will get crazy, right? And what I find interesting is, I'm not going to play that in this video, but you can watch it yourself. This is a video of Patrick Bet-David talking with Michael Saylor about Satoshi Nakamoto and Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was the basketball player on the conference who said that he met Satoshi. And Michael Saylor basically tells in this interview, you can look it up yourself, but it's very weird the way that he answers. He says like, first of all, he was like, yeah, no, Scottie is a good guy. He went with him on the same day of that conference. He had dinner at Michael Saylor's house. They had a talk. So it felt like Michael Saylor had a serious talk with Scottie Pippen. But then when you like hear the way that Michael Saylor talks about basically talks about Satoshi Nakamoto, he's talking about like, yeah, no, we should respect Satoshi Nakamoto, nobody should know who he is, and so on. But he's a little bit fake on the, not fake in the sense of fake, but fake, like not clear, confusing in the sense. So he even at some point says like, yeah, I can't share more about it, I don't want to share more about it, I can't share more about it. You can clearly see that he gets uncomfortable with these questions, and that he doesn't want to talk about it. And that raises a question in me, thinking like, yo, this guy probably, and stupid of me to not think about that earlier, but of course this guy knows way more than us, because he puts his entire life savings, entire company in Bitcoin. And he actually, and this is also an interesting thing, I think he can actually get liquidated on his assets. So if the Bitcoin price would really flash crash and really would come down, I think MicroStrategy and the Bitcoin holdings can get liquidated. If that's not the case, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that he actually has a liquidation price. So yeah, I found this very interesting to mention because to me it feels like that Michael Saylor knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is. That's what I see in the reaction of this video, and I also see that he's very scared of the truth coming out to public. He doesn't want Satoshi Nakamoto to become public. So yeah, I find that very interesting, because what would be the main reason for that? Of course, I can understand the reasonings that so far Satoshi Nakamoto has been anonymous, and I find it very mysterious and very, I don't know even the right word for it, but it's quite strange actually that his identity never got found, because the reason is we have people like Ross Ulbright, or we have people like Julian Assange, Ross Ulbright, or maybe Edward Snowden even. They are computer experts. And still they got revealed. Right? So they get busted with what they were doing, even though they were really trying to hide their identity. And maybe Satoshi Nakamoto had a higher knowledge or wisdom in this cyberpunk space. That is all possible. But I find it a little bit weird that the media, when Bitcoin just came and the media were hunting down Satoshi Nakamoto. I don't know if you guys can still remember this, but you saw all these videos, like one house in Australia got like raided, one house in the United States got raided. Everywhere where there was a rumor Satoshi Nakamoto could be, the house was raided. And back then, like I also said in previous videos, back then I was feeling like, ooh, like cyberpunk, yeah, they cannot find him, yeah. But right now, seeing that the points of manipulation that we have been gone through for the past years, I've been thinking like, hey, wasn't that a psyop too? They make us like, this is what they do all the time, and that's also the strength of manipulation. They try to give you a feeling that you choose to have yourself. Right, so they try, for example, in terms of Satoshi Nakamoto, they would like portray him as, we cannot catch them. He wants to do good for humanity. We want to catch them. We want to, So they acting like they are the bad guys, and they want to catch the good guy. So who doesn't get that feeling inside of himself, like, oh, I want the good guy to get away. Oh, I'm happy that they don't know who he is. Wow, Satoshi Nakamoto is such a good guy. This can be a complete psyop. They carefully orchestrate this in such a way that you choose for yourself. How else would they get all these Bitcoin investors? That you choose for yourself that yo, this is legit, because they cannot catch him, and like it was a how do you call it, philanthropist leaving humanity with something great. Of course, I still understand this narrative and it fits with the facts that we know, but the problem is we don't know all the facts, so we cannot be 100% sure about this. And right now, lately, that's also coming more to me, like we don't know that much. And especially when we look at Michael Saylor, like he knows more than us. He knows definitely more than us. That's what I feel. And I also feel a little bit anxiety or scaredness from him when he heard on that stage with his neck that somebody knows Satoshi Nakamoto. It's just very interesting the way that he reacts. And normally when you would already be in this Bitcoin narrative, you will it will pass your vision. You will not see this. But we are, let me just take it only on me. I'm already like in this position where I'm starting to question everything, and then I notice these things too. Of course, it get noticed elsewhere, but for Bitcoin maxis, they would not see this as weird, because they are still really in that narrative that they have constructed themselves, and that's why it's so powerful. That is so powerful, guys, and that is true manipulation. They make you believe something, and you believe that you choose to believe that, while in fact you've been completely psyoped into making that decision. And later when you find that out, you're like, wow, that's such a smart machine that is working. So yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. We have to stand more still with these things. Okay, guys, we go to another topic, and this was also from basically from one of the comments from yesterday's video. They were talking about some key dates before Trump returns to office, 7 key dates, and of course, I've been mentioning the 3rd of January now many times. Yeah, I really hope something is going to happen at that moment. Many people also tell me like, okay, the 3rd of January, dates with prophetic visions are not that important. I don't know, it felt super significant for me. It was so clear when I saw it that I just feel like, I really feel something is going to happen on the 3rd of January. But yeah, anyhow, I found this website, and this is 7 key dates before Trump returns to office, and there's one on January 3rd, which is swearing in the 190th Congress. So the new Congress gets sworn in, the first order of business in the House after members take the oath, picking a speaker among other leaders and adopting this. Maybe something is being said on this day that will help the adoption, or will help whatever going on the 3rd of January. I find it very interesting. But yeah, guys, that was it also for today's video. I want to share with you, first of all, I want to share with you, thank you for all the sweet comments that I get on the previous videos. Really nice comments from every single one of you. I really, really enjoy reading it. And I think for every single one of you, it's very important to watch the video that I've published yesterday. Because the video that I've published yesterday, I really want to speak to the Joseph energy in you, and I want to wake that up. I want to shake it, and I want to basically say how important your role is going to be in these times, and you should not ignore that. You should really not ignore that, guys. Really do not ignore that. So if you haven't watched the video from yesterday, make sure to watch the video from yesterday. And maybe you want to share that video with some people you think that could be a Joseph too, or they are carrying Joseph energy, or maybe they just need to know about it, how some people feel, or some people, they don't know how you feel, so you can share that video so they will understand how you feel better. These are all things so we can spread the word. And tomorrow, the day, I'm going to publish a video which is also going to be very interesting. We are going to dive more deeper into the Joseph energy and what it actually means to be a Joseph. So we want to increase that energy that we are already feeling, because right now is the time we have to increase that energy. The shock waves have to go through the earth and wake up all the Josephs. That's right now the most important thing. But afterwards comes the next step. What do we need to do as a Joseph? What are the precise things? Do you need to open a business? What type of business do you need to open? Like, these things we are going to discuss, and I actually have found already some clear answers for myself that I think can be very helpful to all Josephs out there. But that will be the video of tomorrow, which is very important. It will be more a practical video about what it means to be a Joseph. But the video of yesterday is really trying to touch you in your Joseph energy. And I really hope that you will increase that energy, will connect with that energy, and that we can get a very big group with a high amount of energy. And then the moment when we do certain things, shock waves will go through the earth and will wake up all the other Josephs, and we can all take our place in this whole big theater, what's going on the earth, and we can make this change, make the shift happening. The very reason why we actually came in this time to this specific planet, and maybe even to this specific location. Okay, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for the beautiful comments. I wish every single one of you a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.